So let's talk about adding and subtracting, including numbers up through 1,000. Okay, adding and subtracting. We are going to use expanded form. Expanded form. So I'll show a few other methods on some of them. The third grade classroom totaled up the number of books read for 40 Book Challenge. The table below shows their data. Be sure to show your work on how you solved them. Okay, so here's all the books. Oh, that was funny, B. Bryant. How many less books did Miss Ulrich's class read than Mrs. Smith's? How many less books? How many less means I have to find the difference. I'm comparing the two of them. So I have Miss Ulrich and I have Miss Smith. So I'm going to subtract, and I have to put the larger one on top and the smaller one on the bottom. Larger one on the top and the smaller one here on the bottom. So I'm going to do my expanded form. 200 plus 40 plus 5 equals 100 plus 90 plus 5. Okay, I can do 5 minus 5. I cannot do 40 minus 90. I only have 40. I can't take 90 away, so I have to ungroup. 200 turns into 100 and an extra 100. So 100 and 100. 200 ungroups to 100 and 100. 100 plus 40 is 140. 140 minus 90, I'm going to count up. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. So that was 5, 50, 50. It took 50 for me to get there. 100 minus 100 is nothing. So is 0. So I had 50. How many less books? 50. What is the combined total? Combined means to put them together of Bryant and Ulrich. So I need to put these two together. Okay, so I'm going to show 234 and 195. Okay, so I have to show 200 plus 30 plus 4. I have to show 100 plus 90 plus 5. Okay, so I'm adding. This time I'm adding them together. 4 plus 5 is 9. 30 plus 90, 90, 100, 110, 120. Okay, and 200 plus 100 is 300. So I'm going to add these two together. 300 plus 120 is 420 plus 9. 429. 429. Oh goodness, they read a lot. What's the difference? Difference means subtract. A lot of you that brought me your review page to me, you had a whole bunch of words. Difference means subtract. Difference means subtract. Here's my 325 minus 167. The larger number is going on the top. Let's expand it out. 300 plus 20 plus 5. 100 plus 60 plus 7. I'm going to find the difference. If I only have 5, can I take 7 from it? No. I'm going to ungroup 20 into 10 and 10. 10 and 10. 5 plus 10 is 15. 15 minus 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 8. There's 8 in between 15 and 7. 10. Can I take 60 away from 10? No. I have to ungroup it to 200 and 100. So I got 10 and I have 100. I put that together and I get 110. 110 minus 60. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50. 200 minus 100 is 100. Okay, 158. 158. Okay? Show how you can estimate the difference. Is 158, does that sound reasonable? So I'm going to take 325 and I'm going to take 167. remember when I estimate, my numbers have to go to 0. So this is something I have to do in my head. 325 is closer to 300. 167. Should that go to 100 or should it go up to the next one, which would be 200? I think it's closer to 200. So 300 minus 200, I could do that in my head, is 100. My actual answer was 158, and I estimate it to 100. Well, they're both in the hundreds. All right, let's look. Caitlin made 367 ounces of slime, and Sophia made this many ounces of slime. Right? How much slime did they make all together? What's this word telling us? I have to put them all together. That means I'm adding. Okay, all together means adding. So let's try 300 plus 60 plus 7. 200 plus 30 plus 5. 7 and 3 is 12. 60 and 30 is 90. 300 and 200 is 500. Okay, I'm going to put these two together. So I could add the 10 over here. That gives me 102. This is 100. This is 2. So I have 102 plus the 500 equals 602. Show how you can estimate. So I'm going to put my two numbers just like I did last time. 367 plus 235. 367, is it closer to 3? Because remember, I have to end in zeros. Estimating means end in zeros because I can do them in my head. 367 is closer to 400. 235 is closer to 200. What do you get? 400 plus 200 is 600. Okay? Nick is decomposing these numbers in expanded form. Here you go. What are the two numbers? What's this number? 475. What's this number? 268. Okay? What's the total sum? Sum means adding. Sum means adding. So I'm going to come back over here. Wow. I was going to do my work over here, but it gave me a box, so I'm going to write it over here. So I'm just rewriting. Five plus 8 is 13. 70 plus 60, 70. 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 130. I added 6 tens, 60. That was 130. 400 plus 200 is 600. Okay, I'm going to add these two together. So this 10 is going to come over here, right? So I have 140, 143. Plus 600, 743. So I first, what did I do? First added the ones. Then I added the tens. Then I added the hundreds. Then I put 130 and 13 together. So 600 plus 143 equals 743. So I just explained what I did in the order that I did it. Pause the video, rewind the video if you need to see that again. Tegan's decomposing these two numbers. She's supposed to find the sum and the difference. Sum means adding, difference means subtracting. Okay? So here's my numbers. 328. What should go in this box? 300, because I have 328. 100, what goes in this box? 40. Okay, what's the sum? Let's try it. 300 plus 20 plus 8. 100, 40 plus 5. 8 plus 5 is 13. 20 plus 40 is 60. 300 plus 100 is 400. 400, oh, I'm going to put these two together. 60 plus 13 is 73. I brought this 10 over, made it a 70, plus 3 is 73. So 473. Difference means I have to subtract. 300 plus 20 plus 8 minus 100 plus 40 plus 5. All right, whoops, you didn't see any of that. I just copied my expanded form over here. Sorry, that was off the screen. 8 minus 5 is 3. I can't take 40 away from 20. I only have 20. I can't take 40. I have to ungroup. I always ungroup. If it's in the hundreds, I ungroup with an extra 100. And that leaves me with 200. So 300 becomes 200 and 100. 200 and 100. 200 and 100. So 100 plus 20 is 120. Okay, so I have to subtract 120 minus 40. 120, 110, 100, 90, 80. I took four tens, right? 80. Some of you might have known 80 plus 40 is 120. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. 200 minus 100 is 100. Okay, so my answer here altogether is 183. Okay, watch the video again if you need to practice these. Give the problem, pause, get a new piece of paper, see if you can do them.